let's talk about the For Hire DPE deck. I was playing For Hire before the DPE was released on Master Duel, and it was not that fun. For Hire is an archetype built with a lot of types and a lot of attributes, and it's a really cool one, but it's not a really strong one, not in the current state of the Master Duel. So For Hire is an archetype that has like variants, a lot of variants. There are monsters for every level, from 1 to 8, and each of one has two types of effect. The first one is that you can special summon a For Hire monster from your hand with a different name than the one that is using the effect. And the second one is when another For Hire is a special summon, and each of these lower ones has like a different one. For example, Beat is a Rhoda, the search For Hire with a different name. So this is the one you want to see in your first hand. This is the searcher of the deck. Then you have Philo, the level 1. It is a winged beast. Wind is a level 1, so we run a 1-for-1 for Philo. You can special summon a For Hire, and then when you special summon a For Hire, Philo can reborn a special summon from the graveyard, a For Hire with a different name. Then you have Tompa. Tompa is Beast and Wind, and it can destroy a face-up card. Recon destroys set cards. And then Helmer. Helmer is not that good, but sometimes it's good to have it with Philo or even Seal. When another For Hire is special summon, you can discard a For Hire card and then draw a card. Then you have Seal. He can bring one For Hire monster from graveyard to your hand, so it's really useful for having For Hires in hand, because you need to have For Hires in hand in order to special summon with the first effect and then continue with building up the combo. And then Bravo is not that good, it's Reptile and Fire, that is good for the variants of the deck, but he just gives all the For Hires 500 attack. Then you have the big ones, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You have effects when you summon them, then you have in-field effects. For example, Sagita is not that good, it's Wing, Beast, and Wind, but it's the only 5. When she comes to the battlefield, your opponent takes 500 damage for each For Hire with different names, so not that good. The second effect of Sagita is a little bit useful. Your opponent cannot target other For Hires with effect except Sagita. Then Dyna can remove up to the number of For Hires you have with different names when he's a special summon, and the other one is your opponent cannot target other For Hire monster for attack except Dyna. Then Whiz, you gain 500 life points for each For Hire with different name, and then you can negate a spell or trap, discarding one For Hire card. And then the Raphael, one of the MVP of the For Hire archetype. When you special summon Raphael, you can excavate the top of your deck up to the number of For Hire with different names, and then add a card to your hand. And then once per turn, you can discard a For Hire card as a quick effect to negate a monster effect. So yeah, that's the main deck monster lineup. And then we have like Folgo, is the boss monster. And Folgo is such a beautiful card. And he's link summoned with 3 monsters with different types. So as you can see, you need to have type variants. Yeah, that's the reason you run Bravo and Helmer, because you need to have these variants. Because on summon Folgo, you can search for your deck for a For Hire and special summon on your side of the field, but it has to have a different type of the monster you use to link summon Folgo. So yeah, that's the monster lineup. The only bad thing is this first line. That is the only thing I really hate about this deck, is you cannot use Folgo as a link material, but I totally get it. Otherwise will be broken. It's what it is, no? Mayhem For Hire is a monster born in a defense position, and the other one is rookie for hire. This is amazing. This is a really good card. Tribute a for hire and then special summon from your deck one for hire that is one level higher or one level lower. Another thing with Folgo, if you destroy an opponent card by battle or card effect, you can draw a card, and that is really good with Phoenix Enforcer. That creates like a lot of card draw potential. And the other one, if you control 3 or more monster or higher with different names, you can draw 2 additional cards. So that will be a +3 if you destroy one card, 1 for 1, and then the +3. So Folgo and DPE runs really good together. Then I'm running Reasoning. The reason behind running Reasoning is because sometimes you need to bait the Ash. That's the first reason. And the other one is you have all the levels. So it's a large amount of times you resolve this card in this deck. So it's really good. Yeah, also if you start with Reasoning or 1 for 1, you will save your normal summon if anything happens and you have fuel on your hand to keep going. So that will be for the main deck. And then the extra deck, you can run whatever you want in the extra deck, because the only things you really need are the DPE package, artifact, and Folgo. Then you run what you like. And that's it, the deck, and I hope you like it. I will run a couple of replays. This is not a meta deck by far, but it's also a really nice one. It's really refreshing to have like good turns with decks that sometimes rig, sometimes fail, but when they run really smooth. So yeah, that's it.